This is the second last. Vautour comes in to take it, jumps it cleanly, much better than Gilgamboa, who blundered badly. Vautour and Ruby Walsh. Josses Hill coming after the leader, but Vautour is beginning to lengthen and stretch away. Wicklow Brave second, Josses Hill, then Vaneteur towards the outside with the Liquidator, Western Boyle and Wild Blue Yonder. Vautour leads going down to the final flight. He's got 3 lengths on the field, 3 lengths over Wicklow Brave. A brilliant jump at the last. Vautour by 4, then Wicklow Brave, Vaneteur, Josses Hill, Wild Blue Yonder, and it's Vautour, Ruby Walsh and Willie Mullins again are going to take out the Supreme Novices hurdle, and what a lovely horse. Vautour wins from Josses Hill, Vaneteur in third, late ground from Sergeant Reckless from Wild Blue Yonder. They race towards the second last fence now, and up ahead Champagne Fever. They've got this turn, then the 2 fences in the home straight. Champagne Fever, Trifolium is trying to get to him, but Champagne Fever is such a powerful galloper as they run off the final bend. Dodging Bullets third, Valdez fourth, then Western Warhorse. Trifolium is still trying desperately to get on terms. Ted Veal is a fooler. Champagne Fever is still the leader at the final fence from Trifolium, who hasn't given up. Western Warhorse is tacking on the near side, having to claim Champagne Fever. Champagne Fever's got to dig in. Western Warhorse on the near side. Champagne Fever is fighting more. Western Warhorse going to go to the nod. It's tight. Western Warhorse and Tom Scudamore thinks he's won the Arkle. And it's Captain Seaby. Hurricane Fly is poised to pounce there in pursuit of a third title. Jeski on the near side of My Tent or Yours is still running away under champion jockey AP McCoy. The new one back in 5th place. 3 out Captain Seaby from Hurricane Fly. Then Jeski. My Tent or Yours seems full of speed on the outside, ready to attack Hurricane Fly. McCoy following Walsh's every move here. Down to the second last. Jeski now challenging on the right of Captain Seaby. Hurricane Fly and My Tent or Yours. How's this going to unfold? They swing into the final turn. My Tent or Yours switch to the inside there behind Jeski. Hurricane Fly now challenging Jeski as they race towards the final flight. Hurricane Fly on the outside of Jeski. My Tent or Yours on the far side. They've kicked away from the others. The final flight coming up. Jeski and My Tent or Yours. Jeski the first to rise from My Tent or Yours. It's an all McManus finish here. Jeski and Barry Garrity. My Tent or Yours and AP McCoy. The new one is running on tremendously well. Jeski is all out. Jeski wins the champion. Jeski has won it. Barry Garrity edging out My Tent or Yours. The new one ran an absolute mighty race in third. Serendane from Little King Robin. Serendane's fallen there. Cockney Sparrow had to step over the stricken mare, and Little King Robin and Glenn's Melody. Here comes Q Vega now, really beginning to deliver for Ruby Walsh, though flat to the boards. Lunique is back in 4th, and Glenn's Melody heads on into the lead. Q Vega's stable companion. They race towards the final flight. Glenn's Melody, can she spoil the party? Q Vega now challenging on the inside over the final flight. Glenn's Melody the near side. Q Vega chasing hard. Then Lunique as they race up towards the line, and she's beginning to get up now. Q Vega coming through to hit Glenn's Melody, and Cheltenham history is made. And Q Vega, the Queen of Cheltenham, wins for the 6th time at the Cheltenham Festival. As they go down towards the second last, Ruby Walsh on Faheen, the white-faced Faheen from Cole Harden, over 2 out. Again Faheen not overly fluent. Red Sherlock is challenging. Lieutenant Colonel out wide. Ballyalton with a chance as they run into the final turn. Can Faheen fight them off? He's quickened ahead now. 3-4 lengths clear of Ballyalton in second. Lieutenant Colonel, a barging match between Raph Vinden and Red Sherlock, but Faheen has flown away, racing to the final flight. Faheen by 6 at the last. Oh, he got that one right, all right. And up the hill is Faheen by 6 to Ballyalton. Raph Vinden still running on. Kilala Key finishing well, but nothing can touch the leader. The well-backed favourite. Faheen wins the Neptune. Ruby Walsh and Willie Mullins win the first race 2 days running. As they run down towards the third last, Ballycasey and Smab place the 2 greys are first and second over 3 out. Sam Winner on the inside, just a par. Then O'Phalen's Boy, Morning Assembly a bit short of room, so too Carlingford Lock as they run towards the final turn. Smad Place and Robert Thornton on the outside of Ballycasey and Ruby Walsh as they run into the final left-hander, and Smad Place has taken it up, but O'Phelan's boy is now running on strongly and is poised to challenge as they swing for home. Here's the second last. Smad Place the first to rise from O'Phelan's boy. Ballycasey looks one pace. They race to the final fence. Morning Assembly now out of trouble. Here's the last O'Phelan's boy and Smad Place, and they're locked together as they start up the hill. Smad Place on the far side, O'Phelan's boy on the near side, Barry Garrity and Robert Thornton up towards the line. O'Phelan's boy, Smad Place. O'Phelan's boy by a nose to Smad Place. They're going to hit the line. It's O'Phelan's boy that wins the RSA. Edges out Smad Place. Third Morning Assembly, then Ballycasey, Sam Winner. For this Bet Victor sponsored Queen Mother Champion Chase. Heading down towards 3 out. Summersby on the right, a Special Tiara. Out wide, the former champion Sizing Europe. Sada Grugi over in fourth, getting ever closer. Then Module on the inside, coming under pressure from Wishful Thinking and Kid Cassidy. They run towards the final turn in the Bet Victor Queen Mother Champion Chase. Summersby, Special Tiara and Sizing Europe, 3 in a line. Tracked through by the favourite Sada Grugi round the inside as now they swing for home, and Summersby on his 6th festival appearance from Sizing Europe. They fought out the Arkle earlier in their career, but Sada Grugi, the younger horse, is coming between the pair and is full of running, and the favourite takes it up under Jamie Moore and he's over the last. Sada Grugi by 3 lengths to Summersby, and Sizing Europe and Module as they race up the hill, and Sada Grugi is pulling clear of Summersby. Module running on, but nothing can touch Sada Grugi. A great family win in the Queen Mother Champion Chase. Jamie Moore, Sada Grugi for the Moore family and the Preston family.
It's Patrick Mullins and Black Hercules trying to take them from pillar to post. Our Kempfer in second and Definitely Ready's in third. Modus still making stealthy headway in the blue and white diamonds on the wide outside. He's wide of third act towards the inside. Shane's Hill now stalks his stablemate in the same ownership. Then Silver Concord. Kaluta Vic is also staying on, so too is Value at Risk. Joshua Lane, another one who's appearing, and so too Golan Tiller on that one's outside. Vigil is also picking up. It's wide open now as they race down into the dip. They've now got 3 furlongs to go, and it's Black Hercules who's digging deep in front. Vigil to the outside is right there, and then Shane's Hill scraping paint against the inside rail. It's Ruby Walsh as they make the turn in. It is Black Hercules who goes for home. Vigil to the near side. Shane's Hill is on the inside. These are followed by Silver Concord and Modus, and then towards the near side is Joshua Lane. Still just over a furlong to go. It is now Shane's Hill with Silver Concord on the inside and Robbie McNamara. They're racing well inside the final furlong. Silver Concord now takes the lead and racing up towards the line. Silver Concord will win the bumper for Dermaweld. It was Silver Concord who got the gold today. In second came Shane's Hill, and then Joshua Lane to the near side, followed next on the far side by Black Hercules, Kalutovic and Vigil.
Cisandra still galloping on strongly and has saved a lot of ground in the air here, jumping beautifully. He turns for home. It's a long home straight to the jump. He's got 3 or 4 lengths. Takanda Soy going up into second. Double Ross is back in third, and they're away from Felix Yonga, who's beginning to stay on. 2 out. Cisandra over in front. Double Ross and Takanda Soy now reeling the leader back though. Felix Yonga's back in fourth. They head to the final fence. Could be 3 in the air here. It's Cisandra on the far side. Takanda Soy down the centre. On the near side, Double Ross up the hill, and Takanda Soy challenging Cisandra. Double Ross back in third. McCoy beginning to get up on Takanda Soy from Cisandra. 50 yards left to go. Takanda Soy lifted home. Takanda Soy wins for the champion jockey, and John Joe O'Neill in second. Cisandra, what a great race he ran. Heading down to the third last, it's Hidden Cyclone and Andrew McNamara, challenged now by Rajdhani Express and Sam Whaley Cohen, jumping 3 out. In behind them, Humpball, Rathlin, then Beneficent. Dinast is making some ground. Alfarov needs to pick up the inside, then then Boston Bob Medamit. Corto Stone is on the retreat now as they head towards the final turn. Menora has dropped right away, swinging the corner. Hidden Cyclone leads the way to Rajdhani Express. The others have got some catching up to do. Beneficent hitting a bit of a flat spot. In third is Huntball. Dinas making some ground as they jump the second last. Hidden Cyclone over from Rajdhani Express. Dinas trying to reel them in out wide in third place under Tom Scudamore. Then Huntball. Alfaroff is running on a bit. Here now is the final fence. Hidden Cyclone still out in front, nearly joined by Dinas. Then Rajdhani Express. Huntball back in fourth and Alfaroff. Dinas wearing down Hidden Cyclone, and Dinas is produced by Tom Scudamore on the run in this time, and Dinas forging away, slightly right-handed, but wins the Ryanair chase from Hidden Cyclone. Rajdhani Express was third, Huntball four. Down the hill, Rev de Civila, Celestial Halo, Rule the World. Sam Twiston Davis just having to ask Big Bucks now to pick up. Annie Power is cruising forward, but at Fisher's Cross looking dangerous on the extreme outside on the left. This is the second last, Rev de Civila and Rule the World now challenging out wide at Fisher's Cross. More of that up the inside. Big Bucks, Annie Power getting closer in the pink jacket as they swing the final turn. A long run to the last flight at Fisher's Cross and Rule the World. These two battling on, followed by Big Bucks trying to reel them back. Now Walsh gets to work a little on Annie Power as at Fisher's Cross went away to the right. More of that is coming through as well. Big Bucks doesn't look good enough today. More of that, Annie Power and at Fisher's Cross as they head towards the final flight. More of that and Annie Power. They're going to jump it practically together here. More of that and Annie Power. They landed as one. Now they race up the hill. More of that is testing the mare's stamina. More of that by a half length. By a length now to Annie Power. And more of that is going to retain his unbeaten record and lifts the world hurdle in the hands of Barry Geraghty. More of that has won it from Annie Power as they run into the final turn, and it's Guitar Pete, Kentucky Hayden, and Daryl Jacob has lost his irons, followed by Tiger Roll coming there strongly. The long run to the final flight, Kentucky Hayden and David Bass challenged by Guitar Pete and Paul Carberry. Tiger Roll is about to join in seemingly under Davy Russell. Running on behind Calypto is Rutherglen as they head towards the last. Kentucky Hayden running off a true line, and Tiger Roll is the one that comes through to lead, jumping the last. A fast leap too. Kentucky Hayden on the far side. Then in the centre, Guitar Pete as they race up the hill. Tiger Roll under the stands rail is running on strongly here in the hands of Davy Russell in the Gigginstown House stud colours, and Tiger Roll takes out the Triumph Hurdle. In second, Kentucky Hayden. Third, Guitar Pete as they run down towards two out with Very Wood also running on a bit. Urban Hin has lost ground over the second last, King's Palace and Deputy Dan. They were stride for stride on landing. Moss Park has been pulled up. Champagne West is rousted along in third. Apache Jack on the outside is trying to go after the front two as Deputy Dan now takes over, and King's Palace begins to paddle, and Apache Jack going up into second place. Champagne West trying to run on, then Very Wood, then King's Palace and Captain Cutter. Deputy Dan coming to the stand side with Apache Jack looking the danger on this long run to the final flight in the Albert Bartlett Novices Hurdle. Very Wood is still staying on very gamely. Deputy Dan by 3 lengths to Apache Jack and Very Wood as they jump down the final flight. The leader slows right up over. He's got very tired, and Very Wood now takes the initiative on the flat under Paul Carberry, and it's Very Wood in the Tiger Roll colours. What a day for Michael O'Leary, and it's up towards the line. Very Wood who outstays them here. Very Wood wins. Tight second, Deputy Dan on the near side of Apache Jack, and Sylvain Jaco Conti looms up on the outside of On His Own at 4 out on his own. Sylvain Jaco Conti. Lyrene Legend is third. Bobsworth just a little flat at the moment as he was at this point 12 months ago. T for 3 on the outside, then Cloudy 2. Sylvain Jaco Conti again travels well in the Gold Cup. This is where he departed last year. Sylvain Jaco Conti and Noel Feely, he's safely over this time from On His Own on the inside. Lyrene Legend, Bobsworth being asked to close. Triola Delen in the yellow jacket, then T for 3. They run for the final turn. Sylvain Jaco Conti is the leader, but here comes the defending champion Bobsworth on the outside. Lyrene Legend is inside Bobsworth, and then on the far side On His Own. 2 fences left to jump. Sylvain Jaco Conti, Lyrene Legend, Bobsworth and Barry Geraghty on the outside, 2 out. Sylvain Jaco Conti landed just ahead of Bobsworth, then Lyrene Legend, on his own. The giant bolster running on again. Silviniaco Conti leads going to the last. Lord Windermere is staying on. At the last, Silviniaco Conti from Bobsworth second. Lord Windermere, the giant bolster out wide. Silviniaco Conti on the far side, Bobsworth. Lord Windermere on his own and the giant bolster. A bunch finish for the Gold Cup. Lord Windermere on his own battling it out. Lord Windermere has lifted the Gold Cup from on his own. Then the giant bolster, Silviniaco Conti, Bobsworth. Lyrene Legend, Nokara Bow, T for 3. Oublondes Obo.